Governor Charles Soludo, governor of Anambra State, and former governor of Central Bank, is running for second term in office. He don't serve 4 years. He wants to have another 4. He is from Anambra South. If like say somebody they contest, they get stand from Anambra South, and you don't say he don't do 4 years. So if that person can't win, that person will want to do 8 years, which means Anambra South will now have 12 years. And by an unofficial agreement we have in Nigeria, they zone everything. Even kingship is zoned, especially in Yoruba land, they zone everything. So Charles Soludo is saying, I don't do 4 years. If you from Anambra South come enter now, you want to do 8 years, which means Anambra South will go do 12 years. The zoning says maximum of 8 years per zone. Now, in the process of making that statement, he can't show small gunshot give Peter Obi. That is where I have a problem. Let me show you this video.
There is zoning in Anambra, and that after Chukwuma Soludo as governor, the next governor of after 8 years, the next governor of Anambra will go to Anambra Central.
That is why they are zoning it.
Enyendeba, 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 enyakwandeba, enyendeba, 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 enyendeba. Now, after anybody who is contesting for governorship from Anambra South is is trying to disrupt the zoning system in Anambra.
Okay.
Some of them want to come to lie to us.
Okay.
How can anybody with brain, you think you are talking to fools? You come to people and say, I will do only 1 term. Anybody, any politician who said that must be sent to a psychiatric home. Because the person must have some mental problem.
Okay.
When the Constitution allows you to stay up to 8 years, they come and tell us, I'm going to spend 1 term. Tell us where it has ever happened. Who?
I will tell you.
Nga watching go tell ya ba. Nga watching go tell ya ba. If I can ekwa. Anybody who is saying I'm going to do 1 term needs a psychiatric examination.
Okay.
Because you are taking everybody else to be foolish, to be a fool. Anambra, we have advanced. There are calibers and categories of people that Anambra has since gone much higher. We're not going to go back.
Okay.
Street urchins.
Anyway, when you see a man who cannot do something, if you see somebody else doing it, he believes it's impossible because he himself cannot do it. But when someone who has told me, or someone who I have seen done something that is impossible for an average Nigerian, when he comes and tells me we'll do something else that an average Nigerian would not do, I'll believe. But let's keep Peter Obi on the side. Let me give Charles Soludo an example of a man who did only 1 term. Nelson Mandela was sent to prison for 27 years. When he came out, everything. Then I had an election in South Africa. Nelson Mandela ran for that election and won the election and was president from 1994 to 1999. They offered Nelson Mandela a second term, he not critic. He rejected the second term. And then he handed over to his vice, Tabu, to become the president for the second term. Those are the things that is making Nelson Mandela a hero in South Africa. So somebody has done it before. Because you cannot do it does not mean nobody else can do it. It is even easier to go for only 1 term than to reject Oye Block. I can go for only 1 term. You see Oye Block, it is hard to find a man in Nigeria that will give Oye Block and we reject it. Peter Obi rejected an oil block. So a man that has rejected oil block is telling me we run for one term. I will believe him because he will run for one term. He has done many others before, and he will do it again. It's not a matter of nobody's God, nobody is perfect. But I have reasons to trust somebody that said he will run for one term. So if this is the message you want to preach, Governor Charles Soludo, I think you should focus on proving that you are a good governor for the first 4 years of your tenure. Alex Oti is there for only 2 years. But the work Alex Oti has done, Alex Oti can peacefully hand over in 4 years. Peaceful. He can decide not to run for another 4 years. And everybody will worship him in Abia State. How many years do you really need to make an impact? All these things don't really say now. We didn't make a bill like say too. These things we are saying we want to do, they're not really hard. Now we and our agree they make a bill like say hard. But it's alright. Charles Soludo, now you know if you run for one term. Now you know if you take only one term. People full ground. We go do work in one term.